This is why turboprops are dominating private aviation in 2026. What no one realizes, and what the jet manufacturers desperately don't want serious private flyers to understand, is that the conventional wisdom that jets are categorically better than turboprops is not just outdated. In 2026, it is demonstrably false for the majority of private aviation missions flown in North America and Europe. Nobody talks about the hard numbers. Nobody puts the real mission cost analysis on screen. We're doing it right now for serious travelers who value performance and luxury without compromise. Here's the single most important fact in this entire video, and it changes everything. The average private aviation trip in North America is approximately 600 nautical miles. 600 miles. That's the statistical center of gravity for private aviation in 2026. And at 600 nautical miles, a modern high-performance turboprop like the TBM 960 or the Beechcraft Denali does not fall short of a light jet in any way that matters to the person sitting in the cabin. The TBM 960 cruises at 330 knots. The Citation CJ4 cruises at 451 knots on a 600 nautical mile mission. The time difference between these two aircraft? Approximately 35 to 45 minutes. That's it. Is 45 minutes worth $3 million more at purchase and $700 more per flight hour? For most serious private flyers flying real-world missions, the answer is no. Turboprops also have a critical operational advantage that rarely makes it into the commercial content. Short field performance. Modern turboprops like the TBM 960 and the Beechcraft Denali can operate from runways as short as 2,500 to 3,000 feet. Light jets typically need 3,500 to 5,000 feet minimum. That means the turboprop pilot has access to thousands of additional airports, regional, grass, mountain strips that jet operators simply cannot reach. Let's destroy 4 myths about turboprops right now. Start with altitude. Aircraft like the TBM 960 and the Beechcraft Denali operate at 35,000 feet. The Epic 1000AX and Piper M700 Fury operate at 30,000 feet. That is full Class A airspace. That is above the weather on virtually any day in North America. Altitude isn't the only outdated assumption. Comfort is next. In 2026, modern acoustic dampening and fully pressurized airframes in the TBM 960, Denali, and M700 Fury produce cabin noise levels in the low to mid 70 decibel range. That's comparable to quieter light jets and well below what was considered acceptable a decade ago. Reliability is where turboprops quietly dominate. The Pratt & Whitney PT6 engine family powering most of these aircraft has accumulated hundreds of millions of flight hours worldwide. Its safety record is the envy of the aviation world, and modern single-engine turboprop reliability is extraordinary. And finally, resale value. The market has already weighed in. Well-maintained TBM series aircraft have demonstrated strong residual values over the past 5 years, driven by rising global demand for serious single-pilot owner flyers. Here is the 2026 annual cost of ownership for a serious private flyer doing 200 hours per year. 2 aircraft, a TBM 960 turboprop, and a Citation CJ4 light jet. Acquisition, TBM 960, approximately $4.8 million new. Citation CJ4, approximately $9.5 million new. Difference, $4.7 million. Annual operating cost, TBM 960, approximately $900 to $1,100 per hour. Citation CJ4, approximately $1,800 to $2,400 per hour. Annual operating cost difference at 200 hours, $180,000 to $260,000 per year. Crew costs, TBM 960 is single pilot certified. The CJ4 in most corporate operations requires 2 qualified pilots. Add $80,000 to $130,000 annually for the second pilot alone. Fixed costs, hangar, insurance, training, TBM 960 at approximately $220,000 to $280,000, CJ4 at $380,000 to $480,000. Over 5 years, a serious owner-operator flying 200 hours per year saves approximately $3.5 to $4.5 million flying a TBM 960 instead of a Citation CJ4, and arrives at nearly every destination within 45 minutes of the jet's arrival time. In 2026, that is not a compromise. That is an intelligent capital allocation decision. In 2026, the turboprop is not the compromise choice for the private flyer who can't quite afford a jet. It is increasingly the intelligent choice for the private flyer who has done the math and refuses to pay a multi-million-dollar premium for marginal performance gains on real-world missions. The CEOs buying TBM 960 and Beechcraft Denali are not settling. They are optimizing. Here's our question for you. Are you Team Turboprop or Team Jet for your private flying? And what's the mission that tips it for you? Drop it in the comments. The debate is officially open. Subscribe now for more elite insights into the world of luxury private aviation, because the most interesting conversation in aviation right now is the one happening at the turboprop end of the ramp.